Good afternoon everyone. Kaiō Hiroyuki, born July 24, 1972 as Hiroyuki Koga, is a former professional sumo wrestler from Nogata, Fukuoka, Japan. He made his debut in 1988, reaching the top Mikochi division in 1993. He held the second highest rank of Ozeki or champion for 11 years from 2000 to 2011, and is the longest-serving Ozeki of all time in terms of number of tournaments fought. In his career, Kaiō won 5 top division Yosho or tournament championships, the last coming in 2004. This is the modern record for someone who has not ultimately made the top rank of Yokozuna. He was a runner-up in 11 other tournaments, and also won 15 Sansho or special prizes, the third highest ever. In November 2009 he broke the record previously held by Takumi Yama for the most tournaments ranked in the top division, and in January 2010 he surpassed Chiyano Fuji's record of most top division bouts won. In the May 2010 tournament he became the only wrestler besides Chiyano Fuji to reach 1,000 career wins, and he surpassed Chiyano Fuji's career wins record of 1,045 in July 2011. He retired in the same tournament to become a coach at Tomazuna stable under the elder name Asukiyama. In 2014, he established the latest incarnation of the Asukiyama stable. Click on the bell. Koga did karate for 2 years in elementary school, and judo in his second year of junior high school. He had not shown much interest in sumo but was asked by his parents to take part in sumo competitions. It was at one such competition in Fukuoka that he was spotted by the wrestler Ki, later Tomazuna Oyakata. After being introduced to Ki by a mutual acquaintance in Nogata, the young Koga was recruited to Tomazuna stable upon graduation from junior high. Ki thought so highly of the apprentice that he promised Koga's parents that he would become a Sakitori by the age of 25. However, because the move had been set up by others around him, and he had not ever had the ambition to be a Rikishi himself, Koga initially had doubts that he would be able to succeed in sumo. He made his professional debut in March 1988, at the same time as former Yokozuna Akebono, Takanahana and Wakanahana, who all made the top division faster than him but who had all retired by 2003. Initially fighting under his own surname, he reached the Mikoshita division in September 1990 after winning the Sandan Championship with a perfect 7-0 record. He won the Mikoshita tournament in July 1991 and in November 1991, in his hometown tournament in Kyushu, he earned promotion to the Sakitori ranks, a performance he later recalled as one of his most memorable ever. 3. Upon making his debut in second-highest Juryo division in January 1992 he adopted the Shikona of Kaiō. After a few injury problems he worked his way up the Juryo division and reached the top Mikochi division for the first time in May 1993. He fell back to Juryo after a 4-11 score in his Mikochi debut. This meant that, oddly, he had recorded a Mikoshi or losing score in every tournament in which he was debuting in a new division. However, he returned to the top division in November 1993, where he was to remain for the rest of his career. After defeating his first Yokozuna and winning his first special prize in March 1994, he was promoted to a Sanyaku rank for the first time for the following tournament in May 1994. At Kamishibai, he made Sekawake rank in January 1995, and came through with a winning record and another prize in his Sekawake debut. In the earlier part of his top division career Kaiō's lack of consistency, and injury problems, denied him the major promotion to Ozeki that his ability merited. He set records for both the number of tournaments spent at Sekirake and for the longest run, being consecutively ranked in the junior Sanyaku ranks without making Ozeki. He also accumulated a record equaling 10 Shikunsho, or Outstanding Performance prizes. Together with his 5 Kaiō, or Fighting Spirit awards, he has 15 special prizes in total, placing him third behind Kanoshima and Kotonishiki. He also earned 6 Kinboshi or Gold Stars for defeating Yokozuna when ranked as a Megashira. He twice took part in playoffs for the championship, in November 1996, with 4 other wrestlers, won by Masashimaru, and in March 1997, with 3 others, won by Takanahana. In May 1997, injuries to his left leg sustained in a match with Takanami caused him to miss tournaments and took over a year to fully heal. He could not win more than 8 bouts in a tourney during 1998, but he was runner-up in 2 more tournaments in 1999. In May and November. Let's subscribe to the channel. Kaiō won his first top division tournament championship in May 2000 from the Kamishibai rank, defeating Yokozuna, Takanahana and 3 Ozeki and losing just 1 bout to Akebono. It was the first top division yusho by a wrestler from Tamazuna stable since Takayama in 1916. He attributed his victory partly to cutting down on his beer consumption. 6. Set a target of 11 wins by the Japan Sumo Association for promotion to Ozeki in the following tournament. In July 2000, he achieved the necessary total on the final day and his promotion was confirmed a few days later. He was 28 years of age, and the 44 tournaments it took him to reach Ozeki from his top division debut was the second slowest ever. Nevertheless, he went on to maintain the rank for 11 years, eventually becoming the oldest Ozeki since the start of the Showa era in 1926, and also the longest serving, in terms of number of tournaments, a record he holds jointly with Chutakai. Kaiō in 2006. In Yukata Challenge for Yokozuna after becoming an Ozeki, Kaiō won 4 more championships and came close to Yokozuna promotion on a number of occasions. In March 2001 he won his second championship, losing only to the 2 Yokozuna, Takanahana and Masashimaru, and finishing on 13-2, 1 win ahead of them and Musoyama. His third yusho came in July 2001. When in the absence of Takanahana he clinched the title on the 14th day by defeating Masashimaru. However, he was denied the chance of going for consecutive yusho because after each of these triumphs he had to withdraw from the following tournament with sciatica in his lower back, a chronic problem which continued to restrict his mobility for the rest of his career. He was 3 times a runner-up in 2002. And then after finishing runner-up in consecutive tournaments in March and May 2003 he took the July championship, defeating his only rival Chutakai on the final day to win the yusho with a 12-3 record. However, after injuring himself in training he could win only 7 bouts in the following tournament. In 2004, a year in which Kaiō was injury-free, he was runner-up in March, and then won the September tournament virtually unchallenged after 2 of his 3 Ozeki rivals dropped out injured and Yokozuna Asashiri could score only 9-6. He finished on 13-2, 2 wins ahead of rank-and-filers Tachi Nonata and Kyokushuzen. In the crucial following tournament in November, he dropped his opening bout to Kota Mitsuki and then was surprisingly defeated by newcomer Hakuo on day 10 and Sekirake Mabiyama on day 12. Although he defeated Asashiro on the final day to finish runner-up to the Yokozuna with 12 wins, it was 1 win short of the 13 deemed necessary by the Sumo Association for promotion. 9. Kaiō was set another target of 13 wins in the following January 2005 tournament, but pulled out with a shoulder injury on the 9th day. This proved to be his final attempt at Yokozuna promotion. Due to his injuries, he was Kaiō in danger of demotion from Ozeki, a total of 13 times, a record second only to Chuteikai. The July 2011 tournament was Kaiō's 65th as an Ozeki, tying Chuteikai's record. On the 4th day he slapped down Toya Noshima to earn his first victory of the Basho and his 1045th in his career. Congratulated by Chiyano Fuji backstage after the bout, Kaiō replied, "I feel sorry to be compared to someone as great as you." 24. The following day he forced out Kyokuno to surpass Chiyano Fuji and in first place. On day 10, having lost to Kotushu to fall to 3-7, Kaiō announced his retirement from sumo, just a few days short of his 39th birthday. After a discussion with his stable master, he remained in sumo as a coach at Tomazuna stable, using the Tashiori or elder name of Isukiyama. His retirement left no Japanese at Ozeki or Yokozuna for the first time since January 1993. Speaking at a press conference after his announcement, Kaiō said, "I might not have reached Yokozuna or won the championship in front of my home fans in Kyushu, but I've had a fulfilling career and have no regrets." His Danpatsushiki, or official retirement ceremony, took place at the Ryogaku Kakujikan on May 27, 2012, with around 10,000 spectators and hundreds of dignitaries, including his fellow March 1988 entrant Takanahana, taking turns to snip his top knot before it was finally removed by his stable master Tomazuna. In February 2014 he established his own stable, Asukiyamaba, in Sumida, Tokyo. In May 2014, the stable had 4 active wrestlers, and as of January 2018, the roster had increased to 11. In September 2019 the stable produced its first Sakitori in Kaiō,